How's it going, everybody? Rybread here today, and we are back with our Nashville Predators GM mode. And before we go ahead and start today's video, I got two orders of business for you guys, two things to just check off really quickly. First off, since it is Father's Day this weekend, we will not be having a live stream. I know you guys want one, but I'm sorry, it's just Father's Day weekend. You guys go and enjoy the time with your family. And number two, we are on the road to 500 subscriptions. And once we hit 500 subscriptions, I will be doing a face cam in my videos. So let's see if we can get the channel up to 500 subscribers. That would be awesome if you guys would help me out with that. And I hope to be actually seeing you guys soon. So, if you guys remember, we were ousted in the first round after coming back from a 3-1 deficit against the St. Louis Blues. We forced a Game 7 at home, but, we were unable to get it done. But the good thing is we do have a lot of young players, and a lot of players, nobody's really going to retire or nobody's really past their prime. We did trade away the one player that was past their prime in Pecorine, so we were able to get something for him, and we got our second-line center, and we got a stud goalie. We'll have to check out the awards as well once we get up here just to see if we were able to get, if he was able to get the Vezina, excuse me. But in the draft, I believe we do have an extra pick or two later on in the draft. I don't think we have anything early. But what my vision is I want to just keep what we got going. I think Sedin is still on the roster, so we can go ahead and maybe re-sign him. Because he's a really integral part of this team. As an 88 overall, and the Edmonton Oilers in year number 1 have won the Stanley Cup. Wow, congratulations, Edmonton. I did not see that one coming. Not in year number 1 anyway. Jeez, in year number 1. So that means instead of Penguins Predators, it was Oilers versus somebody, and the Oilers came out on top. I wonder who it was. We'll have to check that out. And here we go. Here are the draft lotteries. So San Jose wins the lottery, followed by Buffalo and Arizona. Notable names, St. Louis is down there at 13. Other than that, Vancouver at 5, Detroit at 4. So there we go, guys. View retired players. If Sedin is retired, no, he's not retired, and we don't have a goalie that's retired. Let's go ahead and check out the entire league, guys, just to double check that nobody is retired for us. No goalies have retired in the entire NHL. Yager retires, Iginla, Hossa, Marlowe, Doan, Heatley, Savard. Danny Heatley is in the game. I didn't even know he was in the game. Interesting. So these are all the guys that retired. Don't need to check that out. That's just going to take a little bit too long. Goalies, repopulated. Nope, still nothing there. So we'll go ahead and keep it going. I don't really care about the trade block because I don't plan on making any trades. And let's go ahead and check out the awards since we are now at the draft. And actually, let's check out the playoff tree first. It was Oilers Rangers. What the heck, EA Sports? What kind of simulation? It was Rangers Blue Jackets in round number 1? What? What the heck is going on here? All right, Jesus, look at that. Oh my God, this simulation is just weird. All right, awards. Let's go check those out. The President's Trophy went to Tampa Bay, and then there's the representatives. Ivy Contras. The individual awards. Ovi won the Art Ross. Hart Memorial also went to Ovi. James Norris went to Shea Weber. We expected that. Lady Bing goes to Kucherov. The Calder goes to Mitch Marner for Rookie of the Year. The Conn Smythe goes to Cam Talbot. John Gibson of your Nashville Predators wins the Vezina. William M. Jennings goes to Jonathan Quick. Bill Masterton goes to Tanev. Selke Bergeron. Ted Lindsay Ovi. And Maurice Rocket Richard. Well, Ovi keeps up his streak there. So there it is, guys. Those are all the awards. We were able to take home an award, which is like the first time in a while. Let's go ahead and check out the contracts. I just want to show you guys not offer sheet compensation. I want to show you guys who we have to re-sign this season. I don't think it's any big names. Oh, actually, never mind. Johansson, Arvidsson. Yeah, Johansson and Arvidsson, and then we are able to restructure Mike Fisher's deal, which is kind of nice. With the cap space we have being about $16 million for next season, Johansson's going to actually want a lot of money because he's an 89 overall. And hopefully Arvidsson won't want a lot either, but we actually got some decisions to make. We might have to let Mike Fisher go, but he's probably going to want a lot less. Party's probably going to be able to go. Well, we can figure all this out later after we get into the draft. I don't know what pick we have, but it should be around the 21st overall pick. Just because we were ousted in round number 1. Although we had a tremendous regular season, still came in second in our division. I know I'm not able to get over that. But let's go ahead and see who goes. And pick number 1 is Nolan Patrick, as we all expect. Pick number 2 to the Sabres. Oh shoot, I hit user. But that's fine. We can go ahead and check that out anyway. I was wondering why it was taking so long. Jocton Cheney goes just before us. As far as the top players drafted, Comtois went to the Sabres. High top 9 Sushko. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Velarde, Gabriel Velarde here goes to uh, the Detroit Red Wings. Nico Hischier went to the Vancouver Canucks. Vesalainen goes to the Florida Panthers. Liljegren went 7th to the Colorado Avalanche. Thylander, yeah, there we go. He's a high top 6. That's bad. At least Rasmussen's low elite. Medium top, okay, yeah. So there actually seems to be some decent players still on the board. Top 6 forwards and top 4 defensemen. I'm kind of leaning towards taking a forward just because we have so many defensemen that are currently ready and pretty much in their prime now. I actually have to see who's still out there. Yeah, I do. There doesn't seem to be a ton out there. Let's go ahead and look here. In the first, second round, Moreland, first round, low bottom 6. I think he could be pretty good. Cole Lind, we know I don't think he turns out to be much. I can't remember. But a first, second round player here, low bottom 6, which could mean top 9, low top 6 maybe. I would be okay with that. Yeah, let's go ahead and take him. He's the only guy up here really projected to be a decent player in the first round. So let's go ahead and see what we got. A medium top 6 forward in Moran there. That makes me really happy that we were able to get a medium top 6 at pick number 23. That's certainly going to help the depth in this roster. I know he's a center, but actually, no, never mind. He's a center. I was going to say we got actually decent center depth, but we don't. It'd be nice to get a little bit more. And we did actually achieve that. Now I'm not going to be opposed to picking a defenseman if it is a defenseman that is the top guy on the board. But, I don't really know who the top guy is on the board. Let's go ahead and sort by potential again. That guy's projected to go in the 4th, 5th round. That's Cole Lind. We can actually wait on him. Never mind. Kunitz here. He's probably going to be a top 9 player. I kind of want to take a stab with. Actually, you know what? Do we have anybody scouted exactly? Oh God, it's being slow today. Oh my God. I feel like every once in a while it'll just be slow when it feels like. And nope, there's really nobody that looks interesting. So let's go ahead and sort by projected and league interest. So in the second round here. Low AHL 70, that's not good at all. Because if you think you're going up here, Kuznetsov, I mean, we could take a shot on the Russian sniper, Kuznetsov, Vladimir Kuznetsov. He's 19, 6'2", 217, so he could be something. I'm not too sure, though, who's going to be good. Because medium AHL top 6 leads to bottom 6 to top 9 forward. Low AHL 7, top 4, top 2. Yeah, no. I kind of want to take the shot on Kuznetsov. You guys might rip on me for this pick, but high AHL top 6. That's the worst pick I've ever made. In the second round, we get a really, really crappy player. He could become an 80, but that was a very, very bad reach by me. That was dumb. I'll take the full blame for that, guys. That one is totally my fault. Let's hope I can... Oh, we don't have a third round pick. Let's hope I can make up for it in the 4th here. I believe we're picking 16th overall in the 4th. Who is still available? Let's go find out. He doesn't appear to be too... Actually, let's go ahead and sort by potential. 4th, 5th... Oh, Cole Lind is still available? You know, let's take him. He's listed as medium bottom 6. 4th, 5th round he's projected to go. So we might as well. And he's a low top 6. A low top 6. Wow. He fell that far as a low top 6. Now, he may not turn out to be anything, but he could really turn out to be something. Oh, wow. And I just read right down there. Players... Zetterberg has been traded to the Sabres. Very, very interesting there. Thomas Chabot is on the trading block. I might want to go ahead and look at a possible trade for Thomas Chabot. Let's go ahead and see if he's what would it take to get Thomas Chabot away from the it's the Ottawa Senators. Yeah, I keep forgetting. There he is. Oh God, he's got a pretty good chunk of trade value. Who's got decent trade value on our team that I'm okay with getting rid of? Kamenev, because we did just draft Moran, so we could get rid of him. And then and Kuznetsov, I wouldn't mind doing this kind of trade for Thomas Chabot. And Thomas Chabot, what is his overall? He's like in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. Can I not look at him? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Come on, EA Sports. Thomas Chabot, he's a 71 at 20 with the medium top 4 defensive potential. He's playing in the CHL right now, which is not bad. And we'd give up Kuznetsov and Kamenev. I know Kamenev is somebody we have. He's listed as a medium top 9, but if we're getting a medium top 4, I'm going to try it. It is going to go through. I should have probably tried to get another pick out of that. But there we go, guys. I made a trade on the draft. I didn't even do any kind of pre-scouting. I just kind of went for it. I saw that he was on the trade block down there, and I went for it. Why not? All right, so let's see here. Goodness gracious. There's really doesn't seem to be any kind of potential. That's a fringe starter goalie in the 7th round. I think we're in like the 5th or 6th round. Let's go ahead and check out what's exact potential. A backup goaltender. No, thank you. So let's go ahead and take a shot on somebody here that's projected to go in the 5th, 6th round because that's where we're at. AHL top 6 defenseman. No, these guys aren't good is the problem. AHL top 4D could become a, you know what, let's go ahead. Oh, he's got high league interest. You know what, let's take him. Why not? I don't really care. High AHL top 2, Jesus. I feel like there's no prospects anymore. Like it seems like EA Sports updated it and front-loaded this draft class, but it doesn't seem to be a lot of players. But that's okay. We were able to get rid of our 2nd-round draft pick, the guy we drafted. And some guy we weren't going to use, and we were able to, high AHL top 2 offensive defenseman, high AHL top 6. He's probably going to be a bottom. You know what? Let's go take him. He's going to be a bottom 6 forward. Yeah, there we go. A medium bottom 6 forward. I will take that for the 6th round in the draft. I'm pretty excited that we got Thomas Chabot, and I think we've been doing pretty well. We got that Morand as our 1st round pick, a top 6 forward, and we got a medium top 4 defenseman in Thomas Chabot. So pretty excited to see what he can bring to the roster. He just signed his rookie deal, so he's on 3 years left. Player morale, I guess. Okay, it's probably Chabot about the trade. Yep, there it is. Let's hope that we can make him happy. Being traded is always a hassle, but I'll rebound as I always do. Calming. Okay, so it didn't matter to him, so I think it might be motivating for Thomas Chabot in the future, but I'm not too worried about that. But now let's go to contracts, and this is actually a pretty... Why is Johansson down in the minors? I don't get it. It doesn't matter or anything, but Goudreau, I don't know why he wants to talk. Kamenev, okay, he's upset we traded away Kamenev, but I'm not too upset about that. What does Johansson want? I'm going to offer him a contract. He wants, for 2 years, $6.25 million. Will he... I want to kind of undercut him a little bit and give him 5.5. I think that's what he's worth in my mind is 5.5. Not too much lower. Victor Arvidsson, what's he going to want? Could I... Okay. So 4.4. Can I get him at a 3.75 kind of contract? That'd make me much happier. With those two guys eating up about $8 million in cap space. Fisher, what's he going to want? Jesus, he wants a decent... I might have to part ways with our captain, Mike Fisher, because he wants a decent amount of money. Let's go 2 years here, and let's see if he'll accept a $2 million contract. I'm actually going to do some negotiating here, and not just cheese it. Adam Party, I can just get rid of. I'm not too worried about. Same thing with Fiddler. I'm going to get rid of him. Austin Watson, what kind of contract? I wonder. Okay, awesome. Let me see if I can get him at 9.25. That's actually perfect. Yannick Weber, $1 million. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's get him even cheaper. There we go. We'll get a whole bunch of cheap guys. Pontus Aberg, if he's on a 2-way contract. Oh, yes. That's what you love to see. You love to see these guys take these oh my God, look at his teeth. You like to see these guys take these two-way contracts because they're not going to charge you a ton of money. Oh, there was a goalie that we had to resign. Oh, it's Mazanek. If he wants a real big boy contract, I don't really want him back. What do we have on? Yeah, he seems to be the best goalie we have in the system, but I'm not too worried about that. There's probably somebody else we can go ahead and get. High AHL starter, high AHL. You know what? We'll let Gunnarsson go. He's an RFA, so, nobody seems to be upset about me releasing him, so that's nice to see. We'll sign that guy just in case he grows. Mazanek, we'll release him just because I think we can find a better AHL goalie in the in the free agents pool. So we'll have to see how much money we have left after we go ahead and re-sign all of these players. I'll re-sign Goudreau just because he's on a... he's still relatively young. Same thing with O'Brien. We got to actually... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and fill out the... Billings, I'm not too worried about this guy. I'm going to release him because now we got Chabot, who's going to be taking a roster spot down there in the AHL. I don't want to sign too many players, guys, so let's go ahead. I didn't want to bore you either. Let's go ahead and see who's re-signed. Hopefully Johansson and Arvidsson re-sign with us. And I know about the 85% glitch, guys. I'm not going to do it. I want to give these guys something around what they're worth in my mind. Watson, yep. He wants more money. All right. That's fine. And it looks like everyone else is going to accept our offer, including Johansson and Arvidsson. So Johansson did take the hometown discount to stay with your Nashville Predators. Very, very exciting about that. Let's go ahead. What do we have? Oh, shoot. We only have 2.86 million. Oh, my God. I don't know if we have enough. We've got 4 more contract spots. Let's sort by overall here. These two guys, I got to make a decision here. Offer a contract. He wants, Jesus, we need center depth, though. You know what? I'm kind of banking on I can find somebody cheaper in free agency. 2.862 is a little bit more than I want to offer out at this point. Goodness gracious, we don't have a lot of cap space like I thought we did. Apparently, I put us in a little bit. Whoa. Oh, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. He wants a one-way contract, two-way contract. I was just getting trigger happy signing these players. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm fine with re-signing all these. Actually, you know what? You don't have to be re-signed. I'll release him. Just so we have roster spots. All right, guys. We have about 2.8 million to go ahead into free agency with. Let's advance the day, just see who's re-signed with us. Hopefully, perfect. Accepted. There we go. Let's go ahead and check out the contracts just to make sure that, God, it's going to suck that I have to let go of Mike Fisher. Is there anybody on the roster right now that I want to get rid of? Oh, God, because we do need centers, and we got 2.5 million. What are we looking at centers here? I just want to check this out. Mike Fisher. So Sissons maybe could grow for us. Hopefully will grow for us. But I think I might be able to get a upset veteran instead of Mike Fisher. I'm sorry. I love you, Mike Fisher. Oh, but it kills me to do that. And everyone's going to be pissed off at me. And I understand that, guys. I did not want to do that. Sedin, you know what? That's the difference. Is Sedin's $7 million contract. He's kind of the second-line player I'm looking for, though. He's going to be a very, very good goal-scoring option and very good point getter on the second line. I know he's probably going to drop off. He's still listed as exact top 6 potential, which is great. And we could even use him halfway through the season to go ahead and make a change there. Trade him or something like that. Frederick Gaudreau said, screw that, demanding, I don't care. And it had no impact on him. That's fine, though. I'm not too worried about what he wants or what he thinks because, you know, he's never going to see the NHL. So, I mean, I know he did come up in real life, but, you know, I'm not too concerned with real life. Considering I traded away Pekka Rinne for Gibson and Raquel, I'm not too concerned about what the Predators did in real life. They even, just kind of like they made the, P.A. Parento was unable to re-sign with us, but that's okay. We got about $2.5 million, I think, now, because I re-signed somebody by accident. And let's go ahead and sort by role, see if we can get... Oh, what? Johnson is available in free agency, guys. Wow. Very interesting there. Oscar Hansel. Oh, Hansel. Oh, no, he wants a lot of money. That's the problem. Nicholas Bonino. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. No. There's, like, no center. Oh, shoot. I banked too hard on free agency, guys. There's nobody that really can come into the roster and become a really, really good player. Although some of these guys look like Kyle Chipchura could be a decent fourth-line player. I don't know if he's upset or anything because these guys are listed as fourth-line players, and they're not always the greatest. Who's got that? James Wright's got a really good defensive. Yeah, Kyle Chipchura. You know what? He's 1.05. He would not be the worst player in the world to go ahead and sign for that fourth line just because his defensive category is so good. Dennis Rasmussen is actually an 80 overall, a fourth line forward. He's actually not bad defensively. Kyle Chipchura, I think, is they're pretty similar defensively, it looks like. Although, whoa, Jay Clement is really, really good at face-offs. Jesus. I think I'm going to go with the veteran and Kyle Chipchura just because I think I can get him for 2 years at 31 at 105. Or 102.5. I'm not too worried about that. And then now we need to go ahead and find out some young potential goalies maybe that we could re-sign for or sign for the AHL to become a starter down there, even if they don't have a lot of potential. So Ben Bishop did make it to free agency like he usually does. 19-year-old fringe starter here at 75, Rusu. Oh, I'd really like to sign him. Jesus. He's even better than Mazanec, basically. He wants 3 years. I'm going to up his contract all the way to 9.5 9.5 or 9.25 is the max. I'm giving him the max rookie deal because that's definitely, as a fringe starter, he could definitely grow. And at 19, oh, I'd be really excited about that. And I think we have some roster spots too. So let me go ahead and see if there's some young potential players that I can go ahead and re-sign too, guys. Or not re-sign, but just go ahead and see if I can get them to sign on the roster here. Young, top 9, Bracco, Spacek too. Michael Spacek here. I do like the way Bracco looks, though. He looks better. Actually, oh, you know what? I don't think I have a ton of contracts. We might as well sign both of these guys. They're both 20, both very, very young. Let's give them the max deal for 3 years because it doesn't really count against the cap too much. Offer Spacek a max contract too. Hopefully that'll make him happy. Rodin here. No, nobody else. Top 9 forward here. In Stenlund. I am sorted by UFAs, guys, so I'm not going to Zykerless here as well. He could be something. He's a low top 9 forward. Oh, wait. No. Sorry, you guys are listening to me think out loud here. I like this guy. He's already a 72 at 20 years of age. I'll offer him a contract. I'll max it out, and he'll just have to pick and choose who he wants to go play for. There we go, guys. Defensively, some top 6 defensive prospects here. Let's go ahead and check out, actually, oops, I'm going by the wrong one. Because, you know what, you can never have too many prospects in the system. Here's a top 4. Oh, wait, never mind. That's Justin Schultz, Jared Cowan, nobody really young here. The only one is Vanio or Niku. Both of these guys look to be very, very good. Oh, Tulola. Let's go ahead and get this guy. He's listed as a minor top 6, 21 with medium top 6 potential. He's already a 74, so that's what I like to see that. I like to see guys that are pretty high as far as overall and young, and they have, even with relatively lower potential, these guys could be good. Vanino, he's a two-way defender. Same thing with Neku. Wow, he's already got great passing. He looks like to be more of an offensive defenseman, and he's got better defensive stats, or just about the same defensive stats. Let's go ahead and max it out. We are competing with this rookie. I believe he's a rookie with Boston and Chicago. But there we go, guys. There are the offers that we're sending out. I'm not really looking at anybody else. Let's go see who decides to accept our offer and who decides to turn down our offer, and who can we scorn or look out for in the future. I know. All right. I hate how they don't give you an update on what's going on around the league when you're simulating. Bracco accepted our offer. Spacek accepted. Vanino also accepted our offer. There we go. Beautiful. Kyle Chipchura has accepted as a 4th-line forward, so he is a 79 naturally. Stenlund also accepted, and Tulola has accepted, and Rusu. So the goalie down there for the minor starting goaltender. Beautiful. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and simulate up to next season. Hopefully, we'll see some growth from our players and have a very, very good roster as we look to make another playoff run next season. So I'll go ahead and hit the sim next season button, and we will go ahead and I will catch up with you guys when I finish the lines. So we are here at the start of season number 2. Not going to do anything yet. So let's go ahead and edit the lines. Pretty kind of cool to see 2017-18 up there at the top. But Sedin is now on the top line. Interesting. Didn't get any growth from Arvidsson, but Forsberg is now up to a pure 90 overall, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and go into the system. Oh, Craig Smith seems to be an 86 as well. Let's go ahead into the system, go to the roster moves, go position by position just to see what has happened both up and down. And Gibson is up to an 88. Wow. And in the system, and UC Saros is up to an 85, guys. That's looking good as far as a goaltending duo. UC Saros had a very, very good season in real life last season, or the season we just got finished with. And I think he's going to be a pretty good starter goalie in the league, which is why I gave him that medium starter potential. But 85 overall and an 88 John Gibson. I mean, if you win the Vezina, you're going to jump. If you guys remember, we acquired him as an 84, I think it was. So good lord, lots of growth there. Then we have Subban and Yossi both at plus 90. Ellis is an 87. Ekholm is at an 85, CC at an 83, and Yannick Weber at an 81. O'Brien and Hunt can be sent down, and Irwin is also down there at an 81. Tulola's a 76. We got Shabbat down there as well. So we have a crowded defensive core down in the minors, which is a shock because we're the Nashville Predators, and not just kidding, guys. And maybe we need to trade some of these guys away so we can get guys like Tulola and Shabbat playing time. I really am happy about the trade for Shabbat. Fiala's up to an 83. Salamaki, Sissons, beautiful. So those three guys look to be good. And then here we'll get rid of Peril, Goudreau, McLeod. Okay, that's fine. And maybe it was a mistake to sign Kyle Chipchura. Because it doesn't look like he's gonna be used up here. So guys, I'm just gonna hit best lines, and we'll see what the computer does from there. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should do as far as lines, that'd be great. I'd love to hear it. But this team looks very, very good in my eyes. I mean, Fiala at an 83 is now ready to begin his NHL career as a third-line scoring forward. The guy looks good. This guy looks very, very good. Sissons in the middle grew to an 81, so maybe we're going to need a better third-line center. We could maybe flip a guy like Sissons or Austin Watson for that better third-line center because we were unable to keep a hold on Mike Fisher. But defensively, we still are looking very, very solid. Not a lot of change from last year, honestly. Yossi and Subban, Ellis and Ekholm, and then Ceci and Yannick Weber. So very, very good to see Ellis up there at an 87. He's not going to complain about ice time either because he's he's a top 4 role, so that's great to see. And then, as I said, guys, goalie-wise, Gibson and Saros are just going to steal the show again, especially combined with that defensive core. We should have a very, very good defensive season. And then this second line, I'm really, really excited to see what Sedin, Raquel, and Arvidsson can do. Sedin's still listed as a first-line forward, but we have 3 first-line forwards up there in Forsberg, Johansson, and Neal. Down there in the AHL, I'll just hit best lines as well. We'll see what's going on. Chipchura, McLeod, and yeah, Pontus Aberg is up there as well. I'd like to see him over whoever that guy is. And then defensively, Irwin and Betetto, Gronberg, Murphy, Tulola, O'Brien. So maybe a guy like Betetto has to go for like a 7th-round pick. And that way we can throw, who is it? Chabot. I completely forgot his name for a second, guys. So he actually can play in the AHL, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play him in the AHL. I'll worry about the AHL squad for once. But, guys, looks like a very, very good roster. Locker room chemistry up there at 84, 93, 92, 89. So there we go, guys. That is the end of this one. We will get into next season pretty darn soon. In the next one, I'm pretty excited for it. I will make sure to subscribe. We are on the quest for 500, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.